Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Bonsoir. Ladies, what's being in love without traveling or having been in Paris? So we celebrated our first wedding anniversary in Paris, and the city of romance or love, as beautiful. And what's being in Paris without going to the Eiffel Tower? First of all, that was our first stop point, the Eiffel Tower. Most lovers who can have been there. It's very beautiful and magical. And we also went to the park, Luxembourg Park. This park was traditional in Paris as a place where people used to meet. It's not like a meeting point. The way there's social media these days with all those apps, meeting apps. So it's beautiful, especially we were there in the spring. So when the flowers are just resurrecting or coming up, so it's very beautiful place to visit as lovers, without children. If you have children, well, yeah, it's okay, but it's really lovely if you can do it without the children, then it will make more sense. The lights are magical, and the place is really very romantic and beautiful for a couple. And I wouldn't advise you to go with the children because there's lots of places to visit, and the children also get tired so fast. So we get to visit different places. They have different cathedrals that are very huge and popular, and magical. And the streets is also, everything almost in Paris looks really beautiful and romantic. So it's different places. Even I ended up taking just a photo by the zebra crossing because almost all places are magical and beautiful. And this is somewhere in the mall. It's some beautiful. It looked so beautiful. So I said, why not take a a photo from there. It's nighttime. In the nighttime, the lights are really magical. You can see the Eiffel Tower is shining so bright in the back. It's so beautiful, shining all the way. I'm very far away from it, but it's still shiny because it's really very tall. So we visit the church, Eclipse Saint. It's a very known cathedral for. They say there's a saying that Napoleon was actually buried there. So we don't know how true this is, but it's very famous church, cathedral. I know most people know the Notre Dame, but this is also very famous church. Well, I also, of course, get to visit it. So this and I get also to visit the Moran Lounge. It's of course VIP. Let's say VIP kind of, should I say, like strip club or a VIP club. Like a bar stroke lounge for the VIPs. In who visit Paris. I just felt like Nicole Kidman in Moulin Lounge. Well, this is us. We love church. We love God. So we just had to do a bit of prayer. It's not easy, especially for marriages these days to last. So you have to pray. So we get to visit also an antique market called Manch Ramsum Antique Market in Paris. I don't know how I pronounced it right, but yeah, it's we bought quite a lot of different beautiful things, and also we got to enter a spaceship. It's don't A spaceship in Paris. It's I'm not really sure. I didn't ask. We didn't ask, but I'm not sure if it moves or it's just there. And of course, very popular is this museum, the Lanvin. It's I didn't get to enter, but it's very popular. It's one of the places you have to visit in Paris. I wasn't just because then there wasn't COVID, so the line was always so long, and we had so much. We had it. We were working on a timeline. We had few days there and very many places to visit. As most of you know, those who have visited Paris, there are very many places to visit, and of course, the weather is so beautiful, and all these bars or where you can sit out. We had to take some cocktails with my husband, and then we of course we also enjoyed the cruise on the sea, as you saw before. And then who goes to Paris and doesn't put their names on padlocks? Who well, next time we go back, hopefully we'll find them or not. But so beautiful cathedrals. This cathedral is so tall. It's up on the hill, so when you're up here, you can see different sides down, in the city. So it's a my no my husband did it in Tesha, but we traveled during the week or art week. So he loves art. He's an artist himself. It's not a full time, but something he does in his free time for as a hobby. So, but he loves art. It's so we got to visit we got to look at different kinds of art at the art week, in the building. It was art week, so got to see many different art pieces from different artists. And of course, this is the Danish culture house in France. And then of course the famous Arc of Triumph. There was yeah.